The Honourable Speaker of Parliament, the Honourable Prime Minister, Honourable Ministers and Assistant Ministers, Honourable Leader of Opposition, Honourable Members of Parliament, ladies and gentlemen, viewers tuning in live on Parliament's Facebook channel. Misaya Ndowinaka. Honourable Speaker, I rise to deliver a statement on the Ministry of Fisheries' strategic approach to combating illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing in Fiji fisheries waters. Honourable Speaker, Fiji being a large ocean state with an exclusive economic zone of approximately 1.3 million square kilometers, primarily face challenges of monitoring, control, surveillance and enforcement. Honourable Speaker, our vast exclusive economic zone is more susceptible to illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing of its fisheries resources. Honourable Speaker, IUU fishing involves the violation of fisheries regulations and the management measures that protect fish stocks and biodiversity. IUU fishing is about fishing for commercial purposes without a fishing license or poaching in marine protected areas or using prohibited fishing gear such as dynamites and underwater breathing apparatus or catching and selling prohibited and undersized fish or non-reporting and misreporting of fisheries catches. Honourable Speaker, illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing occurs in all types of fisheries, from riverine and inshore areas within customary fishing right areas to archipelagic waters, territorial waters, the EEZ and the high seas. The increase in domestic and international demand for seafood, along with limited alternative livelihoods, the push for higher profits and financial incentives, and weak regulations creates an environment conducive to illegal fishing. Honourable Speaker, IUU fishing results in a loss of approximately 50 million Fiji dollars, an equivalent of 2.1 million US dollars in annual revenue to our blue economy. Honourable Speaker, Fiji's strategic approach moves beyond simple physical patrolling of our fisheries waters to an intelligence-led approach to improve monitoring, control and surveillance in those waters. Honourable Speaker, the Ministry of Fisheries is heavily investing in enhancing the monitoring, control, surveillance and enforcement of our fisheries waters through the review of fisheries regulations, the adoption of advanced technologies, and the strengthening of international and regional cooperation, as well as further alignment with international seafood best practices. The Ministry coordinates the monitoring, control, and surveillance and enforcement to combat IUU through the Offshore Fisheries Management Division, which coordinates and manages the offshore fisheries operations, including research, assessment, and development. And the Inshore Fisheries Management Division oversees and handles monitoring, control, surveillance, and enforcement in the inshore area and the collection of fisheries-dependent data from municipal markets and landing sites. Honourable Speaker, recently a significant undertaking by the Ministry is the amendment of the Fisheries Act, Bill 33 of 2025, which introduces a new section on the appointment of authorized officers and further enhances and expands their powers to search land premises. It also establishes the issuance of an inshore fixed penalty notice as the initial setup to deter non-compliance. Honourable Speaker, the Fisheries Surveillance and Operations Centre, located in the Ministry of Fisheries Wallo Bay office, serves as the central hub for Fiji's monitoring, control and surveillance operations. It functions and has an information sector that gathers data from various sources, integrates and analyzes it to generate actionable intelligence. Honourable Speaker, the Centre operates essentially as a maritime air traffic control for fishing vessels. It uses specialized software that integrates diverse data streams into a single visualization platform with a live map displayed on large screens. The Centre analyzes data streams from the Vessel Monitoring System, or VMS, satellite imagery, Automatic Identification System, or AIS, Electronic Monitoring System, EMS, and electronic reporting to track vessel movements and fishing activity within Fiji fisheries waters. Honourable Speaker, when the Centre detects IUU activity, intelligence is packaged and relayed to our enforcement assets, such as the Fiji Navy for an at-sea interception, or to our authorized officers that are gazetted under the Offshore Fisheries Management Act for a priority boarding when a vessel arrives in port. Honorable Speaker, the Pacific Island Forum Fisheries Agency vessel monitoring system sends data to the center. This satellite-based vessel tracking system offers a near real-time picture of where fishing boats are located within the exclusive economic zones of member countries and in the nearby high seas. Honorable Speaker, the vessel monitoring system is primarily a surveillance tool used by Pacific Island nations to monitor fishing activities across the vast western and central Pacific Ocean. It is mandatory to be installed on industrial commercial fishing boats operating in the region as a licensing requirement. Honorable Speaker, the electronic monitoring system is an installed camera on domestic longline fishing vessels that sends specific data types to the center. The EMS complements the vessel monitoring system by serving as the eyes on the boat. EMS is a tool used for collecting scientific data in the absence of human observers. Honorable Speaker, Fiji has proactively pioneered EMS on our longline fleet, especially for fishing longer at sea, which is difficult to monitor with human observers. This includes the detection of illegal discarding of fish, retention of prohibited species, mistreatment of bycatch such as sharks, turtles, or seabirds, and unauthorized transshipment or transferring of fish to another boat at sea. Honorable Speaker, Fiji's strategy on combating IUU is comprehensive and includes several other vital initiatives and agreements beyond satellite tracking and cameras. This agreement includes 1, the Port State Measures Agreement. Fiji has been party to the Port State Measures Agreement, or PSMA, since 2019. As a significant regional hub for tuna landing and processing, this is a critical choke point. Fiji exercises its right to implement strict measures for pre-inspection checks and boarding of all fishing vessels entering our port and to verify landed catch against the documentation provided. Honorable Speaker, Fiji is transitioning rapidly from paper logbooks to electronic reporting, with boat captains required to submit daily catch logs via satellite tablets, also known as e-logs, while at sea. This real-time data transmission aims to improve efficiency, combat illegal fishing, and increase transparency. Honorable Speaker, Fiji is an active participant in the New Treaty Subsidiary Agreement, which allows for flexible cooperation in monitoring and enforcement. It enables Fiji to share resources and data with neighboring Pacific countries, conduct joint surface patrols, and even authorize patrol boats from neighboring allied nations to conduct enforcement activities within Fiji's waters under certain conditions. Honorable Speaker, while technology is essential, physical presence remains important. Fiji conducts surface patrols using Fiji Navy assets. Additionally, Fiji depends heavily on regional defense partners such as Australia, New Zealand, France, and the United States through the Forum Fisheries Agency, such as Operation Tuimoana, Operation NAS, Operation Big Eye, Operation Island Chief, and Operation Kurukuru, to provide aerial surveillance support. Maritime patrol aircraft offer vital visual confirmation of vessel identities and activities detected by the video monitoring system. Honorable Speaker, even though the inshore area lacks support for advanced technological monitoring and surveillance, it benefits from strong sectoral cooperation and on-the-ground surveillance with enforcement agency, customary fishing right owners, and concerned citizens to track illegal activities within the inshore areas, including markets and outlets. The Ministry acknowledges the support from concerned citizens in providing information on and reporting illegal activities. Honorable Speaker, in partnership with our enforcement agencies, the Ministry has been conducting surveillance and enforcement operations across Fiji's inshore waters. Enforcement actions resulted in investigation and case filings, court hearings, and the delivery of specialized capacity building training, as well as intelligence and awareness products. Honorable Speaker, the Ministry will continue to strengthen intelligence gathering, surveillance, and compliance reporting, as well as targeted community awareness efforts to support voluntary compliance. Honorable Speaker, to improve operations and combat IUU in the inshore area, the Ministry undertakes interagency cooperation, including established information gathering mechanisms, such as the secondment arrangement with the Fiji Navy, and enhanced collaboration with divisional enforcement teams and key partners. Honorable Speaker, the illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing will continue to increase as it links with trafficking and other human rights violations. With that, the Ministry will continue to improve and increase surveillance and enforcement through advanced technology and cooperation. In addition, Honorable Speaker, invest in tailor-made advanced technology for a localized method that fits the inshore small-scale commercial fishing boats to increase the combat against IUU in the inshore area. Honorable Speaker, in complementing the current work on the ground and to effectively address and combat IUU, the Ministry is advancing efforts to improve transparency in our fisheries management and governance. Fisheries transparency is about public availability of information on our fishing industry and meaningful participation of relevant stakeholders such as communities and partners in the decision-making process. In addition, Honorable Speaker, the Ministry is progressing in seafood supply chain traceability, which allows consumers and regulators to trace fish from the point of capture to the point of sale and to consumers. It is about improving market access for sustainable products, strengthening food security and standards, and meeting international regulatory requirements to contribute to a sustainable fisheries sector and stronger economic growth. Honorable Speaker, the Minister of Fisheries is mandated to manage our fisheries waters to ensure the sustainability and health of our fisheries stock and associated biodiversity for the well-being of all Fijians. The Ministry is committed to enhancing its efforts to fight illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing, demonstrating Fiji's position on a responsible ocean stewardship and also ensuring a safe, secure, and a prosperous future for all Fijians. And I thank you for the opportunity to speak, Honorable Speaker.